Hi, this is Ted at Cottonwood Ranch and Kennel and Dog's Best Friend with Telluride Inside and Out. Today we're sitting on our deck out here in Crawford, enjoying this beautiful September day. Sometimes we take breaks from training and talk about old stories, and a great one comes to mind. This is a story today about a dog, or a baby puppy. It was 8 weeks old when it was delivered to me. And this is unusual because usually people get their puppies and the first thing they want to do is keep them. And I highly recommend that they keep the puppy. But this guy decided he was going to get a puppy, and this puppy was going to be a field trial champion. And that was his whole objective to getting this puppy. Unlike most dogs that get here that really aren't competitors, just great pets and valued pets. But this dog was going to be a competitor from day one. Beautiful little yellow Labrador, 8 weeks old. This guy decided that this puppy was going to live the first 3 months with my family, since we're such great lab lovers, and I had a couple great labs that this dog would acclimate, and we could do the initial puppy training, and it's really puppy survival. And he was just a very busy fellow, you know, high up running this company, and he knew for those period of time, 12 weeks, he just couldn't put the energy into it, but the timing of the dog was his time. And it was, well, again, was so unusual. I had my two little kids, little Lily, who's probably 5 years old at the time, David maybe 7 years old, so they were very happy to have a little baby yellow puppy. Of course, the issue was to tell them immediately that this dog was just sort of a loner. You know, he can't help to fall in love with the puppy, but it wasn't ours to keep, but we get it for a time. This guy went so far to even ask us to name the puppy. How many people do that? Name the puppy, whatever you like. So the kids named the dog Champ, because he's going to be a field trial champion someday when he gets big. Right now he's just like any other little baby, beautiful yellow Labrador puppy, just a bowl of fur. So Champ was a great little puppy, and right off the bat bonded with our family. We wish we could keep him. Just a fabulous little puppy, and training was unnatural. This dog retrieved, and we knew he was going to be a champion one day. After about 3 weeks here in our daily routine, and dogs, kind of young puppies, get into everything, he unfortunately stuck his nose into a very old dog that was visiting here at the time. And the old dog, about 12 years old, took a snap at poor Champ. And actually we had a veterinary problem where Champ's ear was normally this shape, had a pie shape or a bite shape out of the ear. Nice clean giant bite. And of course ears bleed like they do. Bloody mess. It was a Sunday afternoon. I couldn't get a hold of my usual vet, Dr. Vincent in Paonia, so I called another vet. He wasn't in, and finally I went to this third ranch kind of vet out here in Crawford, and I went out, and he is an old trailer, and this was sort of an archaic situation where they sterilized the utensils in the crock pot out at this place, but he thought he could help me, and so we took Champ out there, and old Doc was great. And all he did was he got out the scissors and he trimmed Champ's ear in the shape of an ear. So all of a sudden it went from the bite-shaped ear to a shortened version of a little doggy ear on this side, and of course stitched it all up. One ear hung about half the length of the other, but it was the shape of an ear. And of course we were very upset for the puppies, you know, getting injured, and also for the potential, you know, this was a high-valued dog and was going to compete. Called the guy, and of course he's like, he was great. He says, that's what happens, you know, it won't hurt him, you know, it's not his leg. He's not going to dog shows. So anyway, Champ healed real well right off the bat. His ear healed, and we got to keep him for the period of the time. Had a great time with Champ. At about 3.5 months old, the guy comes over and picks up Champ, says thank you, we worked out our deal. Champ was going off to the next stage of training to be a field trial champion. We were very sad that day, of course, to have to say goodbye to Champ, but we knew he was going on to big things, and we look forward to hearing reports from him. Well, about a month later, the first report I got was he had changed the name from Champ to Ernie. And I deal with a lot of dogs around here, but I don't think I ever had an Ernie. So it was kind of amusing to us that the Ernie, but Ernie actually did go on over the years, and at about 2 to 3 years old was a national champion, and was a highly sought after dog for his breeding stock. So that's the story of Champ. And I guess the lesson to be learned from this story, of course, is puppies are great, and but not all older dogs do puppies. So, you know, and I do sometimes I get people say, "Oh, my dog's fine around your puppy." Don't believe it. Just grab your puppy, keep it safe, and you know, not always stick them right down with the old dogs. They're not always so tolerant. They may be in a couple days, but right off the bat, puppies are a little intrusive. So keep the puppies safe. This is Ted from Cottonwood Ranch and Kennel. Thanks for listening. Telluride Inside and Out.